YouTube, what is going on, Lakers family? In today's video, we got some more NBA news involved in the Los Angeles Lakers, and I do expect rumors to start heating up. Players continue to be linked to the Los Angeles Lakers, and that is because next month is going to be a huge month, right? The trade deadline, February 8th, that is the day that players are going to be traded to new teams. And I do expect the Lakers to make a trade. We just cannot sit on our hands. Rob Pelinka has to maximize LeBron James' window because it's almost closed. And Anthony Davis is still here. We have to at least compete for an NBA title. We cannot come up short like we did last season in the Western Conference Finals. So we have to be patient. We have to make the right trade to help LeBron James and Anthony Davis compete for an NBA title. But today there's been recent reports coming out that the Lakers do prefer star Dejounte Murray over Chicago Bulls star Zach LaVine, which does make sense because the Lakers are looking for more athletic players, speed, which Dejounte Murray is, and Zach LaVine isn't, right? Zach LaVine is a one-dimensional player. He's not going to provide on the defense end, but he's more of an offensive player, while Dejounte Murray is not a one-dimensional player. He's a two-way player, more on the defense end, but he could provide on the offense end. Now, the Lakers front office has made it known. They made it clear that they do want to acquire a two-way player at the trade deadline, according to NBA insider Matt Moore of Action Network. So, Atlanta Hawks guard Dejounte Murray and Chicago Bulls guard Zach LaVine, who are both represented by Rich Paul of Clutch Sports Group as Lakers star LeBron James, Anthony Davis. They do have the same agency, and they both have been heavily linked to the Los Angeles Lakers, right? So, Dejounte Murray is a two-way player and Zach LaVine isn't, so it's became more clear that Murray isn't the compress clutch and the Lakers front office can reach per more. So I will say Zach LaVine, I mean not Zach LaVine, but I will say Dejounte Murray is 27 years of age. He's 1 year younger than Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine is 28 years of age, and Dejounte Murray is 6'5", right? That's his height. He's averaging this season for the Atlanta Hawks damn near 21.1 points per game, shooting 46.6% from the field, 4.6 rebounds, 5 assists, 0.3 blocks, 1.4 steals, shooting 39.4% from three, which he's improving his three-point shooting this season, where last season he did struggle. He shot around 34.4% from three, but this season he is shooting 81.4% from the free throw line, which is solid. He's played 36 games out of 82. He is playing close to 34.7 minutes a night for the Atlanta Hawks. So he is a point guard, he is a shooting guard, and he's a point of attack guard. He's a very good playmaker, not the greatest floor spacer, which I am concerned next to LeBron James and Anthony Davis, because LeBron James, he's having his best efficiency in his career. He's shooting around 38, 39%. And, the floor spacer would be a concern, right? Now, I will say Dejounte Murray is a very good mid-range shooter, and he's not very good at finishing at the rim, which is a concern, right? Now, I will say the reason why the Atlanta Hawks are looking to trade Dejounte Murray is because this team is bad. They're 15-21. They're the 11th seed in Eastern Conference, and they are 4-6 in the last 10 games. So, in my personal opinion, I just don't see this team going anywhere. And it looks like they are looking to keep Trae Young rather than keep Dejounte Murray. And Trae Young is not their greatest defender, but they also got Jalen Johnson, which he's improving this season. And when you look at his contract, it's very reasonable. Dejounte Murray, he's making around $17.7 million this season. That is reasonable. And his deal does end in 2028, right? So Trae Young is not their greatest defender. Maybe they do want some expiring deals to free up some cap space and some other pieces, because this roster is just not constructed well, right? So it does make sense to move on from Dejounte Murray. And he was playing off ball, right? So the fit wasn't the greatest. But I will say he's very athletic. He's going to provide that on the Los Angeles Lakers, just not their greatest floor spacing. But there's been recent reports coming out today that the Lakers are expected to seriously pursue Dejounte Murray per Chris Haynes. And the Lakers want to push the pace offensively and someone who can serve as a point of attack defender, which is Dejounte Murray, while Zach LaVine is not. And they don't want to part ways with Ospreys to get Dejounte Murray, but there does seem to be a pathway for Dejounte Murray to the Los Angeles Lakers in a deal if the Lakers would be willing to include Ospreys, but that would require for the Atlanta Hawks to send back more assets, or at least more value for the Lakers liking, right? Because the Lakers don't want to trade Ospreys, and I don't either, right? I don't want to trade Ospreys for a borderline all-star. I'm only willing to trade him for like a Donovan Mitchell, but as Zach LaVine or Dejounte Murray, I'm not willing to do that. But the NBA is a business. The cap. and organizations are going to do what's best for the team, right? So I do expect the Lakers to make a trade. I'm not sure what trade they're going to do, but it's looking more likely that Dejounte Murray can become a Los Angeles Lakers, right? So the Lakers are going to have to get more value. Maybe get a Sadiq Bey more. Maybe you do get a Clint Capella. We'll see. But I want more players because I'm not just going to trade Ospreys just to trade him, right? We need to make the right trade, right? So the Lakers are very limited in assets. We got our 2029 first round pick, and we do got like 3 or 4 seconds. So I will say for Zach Avina, he's making around 40 million this season. And last season, in July 2022-23 season, he signed a 5-year contract, 5 years, long term. He committed to this franchise long term, which is about worth $215 million with the Chicago Bulls. And according to NBA insider Bobby Marks of ESPN, the Lakers have no appetite to add a third max guy because of the contract, the cap, since Dejounte Murray is a better two-way player than Zach LaVine, and he does make less money than Zach LaVine, and the Lakers won't have to gut their depth as much if they were to go get a Zach LaVine, right? If you get a Zach LaVine, you're going to have to gut your depth, right? If you get a Dejounte Murray, you can still be able to keep your depth and still be able to add more players on this team to improve your team, right? So I am willing to do this, but the Los Angeles Lakers prioritizing Dejounte Murray over Zach LaVine does make more sense, but it's just about the fit, right? The floor spacing. And since he just didn't fit next to Trae Young, he's playing more off ball. And LeBron James is a ball dominant player. And it's probably one of the hardest things to experience, right? And LeBron James is probably the hardest player to ever play with, right? And if Dejounte Murray is going to the Los Angeles Lakers, he's probably going to have to play more off ball next to LeBron James. So he's probably going to need the ball in his hands. And D'Angelo Russell, the backcourt of him and Austin Reeves haven't been the greatest. Austin Reeves, I mean, he's been an open door, and opposing teams have been just targeting him. His defense isn't the greatest, but I will say D'Angelo Russell is a better playmaker, and he's shooting the three ball a lot better than Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves is shooting around 34%, while last season he shot around 39%. His jump shot is just not falling. So D'Angelo Russell, he's been a lot better defensively than Austin Reeves, but still, he's not the greatest defender, and there will be times where he's lackadaisical. He doesn't get back on defense, and teams just cook him, right? But the Lakers' backcourt is just weak. We need more athletic players, guys that are going to guard multiple positions, and there's a reason why this report is coming out. Now, it's kind of similar to Russell Westbrook, right? For example, when Russell Westbrook was on the Los Angeles Lakers, the fit wasn't the greatest because of the floor spacing. He just wasn't being able to shoot the three ball, and he was running the offense, getting guys for open looks like LeBron James, Anthony Davis on this team, and he's not their greatest three-point shooter, right? But I will say he was playing more off ball, so that's the reason why LeBron James is ball dominant, and Russell Westbrook just wasn't getting the ball as much, so he wasn't being able to be effective as he was on other teams, right? So there is a level of concern about this trade. But Lakers fans, you guys let me know in the comment section, how do you guys feel about the trade? Would you rather go for Zach LaVine and Dejounte Murray? But I will say Dejounte Murray is 27 years of age. He's young. He's 1 year younger than Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine's around 28 years of age. He is a two-time All-Star, Zach LaVine, and he's a former slam dunk champion, right? While Dejounte Murray is a one-time All-Star. I believe he made an All-Star appearance for the San Antonio Spurs that season when he was playing for head coach Greg Popovich. But I will say his size is very good. He's 6'5", so he's a very tall guard, shooting guard. And the Lakers are not the greatest three-point shooting team. Like, we're terrible. We're ranked 22nd in three-point shooting, while defense, we're ranked 16th in defensive rating. So this team does need to improve, but I appreciate the support. Make sure you guys drop a like, turn on notification bell so you guys get notified for future Lakers content. Drop a like, subscribe to this channel, and let me know in the comment section what topic do you guys want to see me talk about in my next video. If there's any more updates, more rumors involving the Los Angeles Lakers, I'm definitely going to update you guys because, man, oh man, I do expect rumors to start heating up. This is funny, man. And the Lakers are just struggling. We did snap our 2-game losing streak. We lost to the Phoenix Suns last night. We got to see their big three for the first time facing us because we were 3-0 heading into that game, and we lost. They had Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, and LeBron James did struggle. He had 10 points, 10 points. We go as far as our stars go, right? LeBron James just didn't play well, And I do understand that, right? He's not very happy with our team. He's not very happy with our head coach, his rotations, calling timeouts when teams do go on runs. And he's always having his hands in his pockets, right? And there's a reason why these players are not giving it all their go for head coach Darvin Ham. They lost the locker room. That's what recent reports did come out. And the Los Angeles Lakers, they're going to have to make a trade. I'm not sure what trade is that, but it's going to be the right trade. It has to. I do believe Rob Pelinka is going to work his magic, but guys, I'm out of here. Peace.